It rains pretty much every day here where I live. And while I love the rain, I know a lot of people don't. And I've gotten a lot of comments and emails asking me, why does it rain? So I thought I would make a video to explain how rain forms and why it falls. So first of all, when we talk about rain, we're really talking about a part of the water cycle. And the water cycle is just a fancy way of describing how water moves from the earth into the air and then back down to the earth again. Now, there are other forms of precipitation like snow and sleet and hail, but we'll focus on rain for now. Okay, so picture this. The sun is shining and it's nice and warm outside. And if you're outside, you might take off your jacket or maybe even go swimming. But all that heat from the sun is also heating up the water in the oceans, lakes and rivers all around the world. As the water gets warmer, some of it turns into vapor and then rises up into the air. It's like when you see steam rising from a cup of hot cocoa. Only this time, it's the heat from the sun warming the water and turning it into vapor. Now, as the vapor rises, it starts to cool off, and when it reaches a certain temperature, the vapor condenses into tiny water droplets. Think of it like when you breathe out on a cold day and see your breath, that's your warm breath. Condensing into tiny water droplets, same thing is happening to the water vapor. But on a much larger scale. As more and more water vapor condenses into droplets, they form clouds. And when those clouds get too saturated, the water droplets become too heavy and they fall to the ground as rain. So that's why it rains. It's because the heat from the sun evaporates the water, which then forms clouds in the sky, which then get too heavy and fall back to the earth as rain. Of course, there's a lot more to it than that, but that's the basic idea. If you want to learn more about the water cycle and how rain forms, I've added a bunch of resources to the description below. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you learned something new. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.